I'm at my peak of my powers, experience-wise, physical-wise, mentality. It can never get any better than this for me right now than what I am. They asked me to come and say, would you audition for Bond now? That would be something I'd love to give it a try. Yes, without a doubt. Best fighter I've ever faced in my career. I'm a different fighter than what I was ever in my career, to be fair. I've progressed, I've developed a style that works for me. I'm at my peak of my powers, experience-wise, physical-wise, mentality. This is the best me I could ever be. It can never get any better than this for me right now than what I am. So I believe that this version of me is going to find a way to defeat the great Oleksandr Usyk. I was born an underdog, mate. After I defeat this fella, they're going to call me the overdog. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I understand why he's the favourite. I totally get it. And so he should be. He's beaten everybody in front of him. He's won every single thing he can win in boxing, amateur and professional. Every single belt, every single title, accolade he was possible to win, he's won it. So he should be the favourite. I'm just a little fat old mouthy scouser who's got a high opinion of himself. So we'll find out on November the 10th. Just don't be shocked is all I'll say. I don't know the exact odds, because I haven't paid attention to them, but I think someone told me I'm 4.5 on to 1 just to win. That is
1 to 6 with William.
Is he?
Yeah.
1 to 6. Wow, so no money's going on Usyk then, is he? Because it's just, you've lost 60 quid, you get 70 back. That's horrendous. I've learned odds over these last few years because I like to have a little flutter on the boxing, and I always come out the winner, to be honest.
Nice.
And before you say no, I won't be having a flutter on myself. Fingers crossed. It should be. It will be. It will be. It should be. There's no other greater challenge than this, in all honesty. There's nothing left to do after this. I defeat the monster. That's it. Probably not now. Probably not now. He's had his warm-up fights back, and I think it was just a case of me trying to catch Tyson Fury at the right time. I'm really happy to see him back mentally, physically, emotionally. Now I'm really happy to see he's in a good place. It's great to see, it really is. So, you know, that version of Tyson Fury, I don't think I want to see in a boxing ring personally. I really want to see him progress and do great things again. I'm hoping so much, and I'm urging him on that he beats Deontay Wilder. I really am, but I've never made a prediction and wanted to be so wrong in all my life. But fingers crossed he is. But as far as I'm concerned, Tyson Fury, I think that's finishing now, mate. Unless he has another 3-year break out of boxing and then comes back again, and I'll let the talks begin. But until that happens again, I'm not going anywhere near him. Yeah, I said I'd do it at the very start of the first fight, and everyone laughed at me. And then I've done it for the second fight. I'm not really proud of ending his career because I've looked up to David Haye most of my boxing career. Well, all my boxing career. He's always been the man I've looked up to. It kind of, when it finally did really happen, it saddened me. If anything, I was sad by it. But there's more to life than boxing. Me and David had a conversation on the phone for a good half an hour, 45 minutes after we shared that ring on that last fight. And when he announced his retirement, I was one of the first to call him. And he said, I'm doing some media stuff, I'll give you a call back tonight. He gave me a call back, and we just had a good half an hour on the phone talking. And I thanked him for the opportunity to give me. He thanked me for giving him, you know, the rematch and the opportunity to try and prove him wrong. I'll always have nothing but admiration and respect for David Haye. An amazing fighter. The best cruiserweight this country's ever produced. Well, one of them. I'd say him or Johnny Nelson. So, an amazing fighter, mate. He really, really was. And, you know, it's just styles make fighters. David Haye's a better fighter than me, but he would never, no version of him would ever have beat me. It doesn't mean, people will say that's a contradiction, you're a walking contradiction. No, it's not. I've beat lots of better fighters than me. Technically not many are better than me, but it's how you make your tools work for you. And I just knew I would beat David Haye. I knew. So there was a reason. That confidence wasn't misplaced. I just knew from the minute he agreed to fight me, I was going to beat him. And just look back at them press conferences. the first one before the first fight, I'm going to retire you, David, I'm going to retire you. Don't worry, David, I'm going to give you a rematch. Just look back at that last press conference before the first fight. David, don't worry, when I beat you, I'll give you the rematch. And he laughed in my face, and so did everybody else in the media. All the media laughed at me. No one was laughing after the first fight. It was that, he was that much self-belief in him, he didn't even have a rematch close. I must admit, I do love MMA. I do love the UFC and the way it builds. It's a fantastic brand. Dana White's done an unbelievable job of growing the UFC to what it has. It's now $1 billion organisation. Well, it got bought for over $4 billion, I believe it was, by IMG. They're a mega organisation, and that's all down to Dana White and the Fertitta brothers. So, could I see myself doing anything in that realm, in that world? Yeah, because I love it so much. But I've got enough of a task ahead of me till November the 10th, so that's all I'm focused on. I'm retiring from boxing on November the 10th. What the future holds, I don't know. There's a boy from Liverpool called Craig Glover. He has everything and a bit more that I have. He's a cruiserweight also. He's just defeated Simon Vallely on the Newcastle bill. An exciting kid who can really fight. He's got a young head. He's got an old head on young shoulders. There's a boy in this gym called Jordan Gill. Fantastic. He's out there now. Jordan's no longer a secret. Become Commonwealth champion last week live on Sky Sports against Ryan Doyle. Fowler will probably end up the most exciting fighter my city ever produces. Anthony Fowler. Everyone knows about Callum Smith. Callum Smith's brilliant at what he does. There's a number of fighters in the game that excite me. I'll always follow AJ. He follows me, I follow him. Del Boy will always remain close to my heart. I just hope he makes the correct decisions going forward. Oh mate, that would be the ultimate dream. If they asked me to come and say, would you audition for Bond now, that would be something I'd love to give it a try. James Bond is the greatest assassin there has ever been. I do believe Idris Elba should get it, but you know, if they don't fancy Idris and want a couple of shades lighter, then I'll have a go, mate. You know, I'm only a yellowy colour, my mum's only half. I'd love to see Idris Elba get it. He is an amazing actor. I'm a huge Idris Elba fan. When I see him, he must think I'm an absolute weirdo. I'm a bit of a fanboy when I see him. Can I have a picture? Can I do this? Can I do that? Yeah, he's very, it seems a bit of a geek, but I love everything he does. I can't wait for Luther to drop. Waz is a great player, mate. Always will be, always has been. I'd love to see Romelu back at Everton. Like, solid goal scorer. And to see the United fans are getting on us back a bit of recent. And well, I don't know about that, but I just Cenk Tosun can score goals, but he needs a bit of consistency. And all that's missing from his experience in the Premier League. He's finding his feet still a little bit. A solid forward for us would be the defining factor for us. But let's be totally honest, I'm a realist, not a fantasist, and someone who can score 20 league goals, in all honesty, is not going to be joining Everton at this moment in time. Maybe they will be in 2 years' time when the new stadium drops and more money gets invested, but right now, anyone who scores 20 league goals a season is going to be looking at City, Chelsea, United, Tottenham, and then the horrible fellas who play in red.
Top man, thanks for the cheers.
Pleasure.
Thanks, mate. That's great. Thank you.
Happy days.